Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Coming out with it, it's Young. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Notre Dame's offense will have the opening possession of the game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Under fire. The short hands, it's Fields. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Got his man. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. He'll start this drive firing. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. They'll try the run. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Love. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for space, it's Moss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the counter. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by 11 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now on the option. He'll toss it. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Carr. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down. They're working that left side. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. Motion from the back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Keeps it on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Volunteers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the calls are. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the returner goes down. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for a gap. It's Love. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Pauling. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. The throw. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Love. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Irish!
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the wheel route, he's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown Notre Dame! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, and a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick 6. Doesn't get much worse than that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. A&M comes back out with another first down. To the ground with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. This quarterback part of their running game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Craver. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To throw, it's Reed. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers, you're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They booted away on 4th down. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Catch in the middle. It's Love. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll try to power their way ahead. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Carr. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Trying play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Got a man. It's Wilson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Young. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Love. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a crease. It's Love. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Moss. There he goes. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Catch in the middle. It's Craver. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Going to the running game. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That gets them back to within 10. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Texas A&M. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to New Mexico State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Flips it out in the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Irish send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Makes the catch, it's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's live. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Love. At the 35, he's open. He's loose on the touchdown. Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Trying the left side. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On the run, it's Love. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Pauly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. The spin. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. They go to the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Buys a little extra time. Got the first down. Turns it on in midfield. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. He'll do it himself. And midfield, he's got room. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to throw again. Setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quick toss. Shakes off the defender.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick strike complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got the first down and more. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Handoff to the single running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 36 over Arkansas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played.
Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll go to the counter play. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it.